I have a big block of production coming up over the next bunch of days and week plus, so I'm trying to take it easy on myself right now, give myself a little bit of a break from that. But tonight we just watched When Harry Met Sally, which I think I've watched when I was a kid. I remember a lot of the movie bits and pieces here and there, so I think I watched it, but I didn't really remember much from it. It's really good. I didn't finish it all the way. We're old. We got tired. We got to go to bed, but I'm here making this. And it's a good movie. It's really well written. It's definitely, just one of those movies, like very Tarantino-y, where nothing really happens. It's just people talking to each other. And there is such an era. It's got such a 90s rom-com era, and, You've Got Mail and things like that. They all have a very specific style to them that's really nice and comforting, very nostalgic to us, to our childhood. But yeah, direction's really great to the late Rob Reiner. It's funny. It's good. It's a classic. I learned about something today that I suppose I'm maybe privileged to have not known about, or ignorant, one of the two. That in the mid 2000s, or maybe late around 2010, they started putting starter interrupter devices. These were put into cars on these subprime loans on cars. They're put into the vehicles so that if you are late on enough payments, if you're late on a payment, it beeps to you from an audio system that's separate than the main music system. And then if you miss enough payments, it bricks your car, kills your car so that you can't start it. And they are outfitted with a GPS so that they know where the car is. They can track it. They can come get it. I think about this kind of concept, or this quote that I heard recently about how how predatory technologies are tested on the poor and they move their way up the ladder. And I think this is kind of an example, because what it makes me think of is Tesla had originally on their Model Y or their S3, Model S or their Model Y, I think in the first iterations of that, they sold a car with two different size batteries. So two different distances, that the car could run, mileages that it could run on one single charge. But then come to find out that the two models, one was more expensive than the other. The two models were actually the same battery size. They were just using software to limit the amount that you can go. So you'd have to pay that. And so in a way, that's kind of like the next iteration of that. If you don't pay, you can't start your car. And now there's so many versions of that. I was looking into it tonight, and I was making a list. Like, for example, the full self-driving, the FSD, this full self-driving on the Tesla is $99 a month. So that's a feature that you have to pay for. BMW has driver's assistance upgrades, traffic camera info, and drive record, which is some sort of cloud service that requires a monthly subscription. Volkswagen has performance upgrades on EVs, so you can pay a monthly subscription to get more horsepower out of your car. And then there was one other that I thought, it's just becoming more and more common for the features to be behind a paywall that you have to unlock and maintain through a monthly subscription. And if you don't do that if you don't pay your monthly subscription, then that feature no longer works in your car. Very similar, but just maybe a different. I mean, it's the same mechanism as you didn't pay your car payment, so you can't drive your car. It's the same thing, just different scales. But ultimately, it's like the idea that your car is not a product, but a service that you're buying. And there's a new thing that a new commercial I've been getting on YouTube, and it's driving me nuts that I can't think of the name of it right now. But it is a service that is advertising themselves as leasing a car every single month, and it comes with the payments. It comes with the, it's fully insured, and it comes with all the repairs. So essentially you're renting this car. It's like think of like a rental car, but on a monthly basis. And I can't even imagine how predatory the fees are with that. I just don't like this separation from product to service that everything seems to be becoming. And I just finished a book called The Enshittification of Everything by Cory Doctorow. Highly recommend. And there's so much overlap to what that book to what I'm talking about here, and seeing that service. It's a true example of enshittification. I feel like I could produce like a full video on this. And there's a video that I really have been wanting to make just for this channel, of course, called Everything is Gambling, because everything right now, everything is gambling. Everything is gambling. Good night.